Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Amy Daymond, and I am so privileged to be here. I love what we are about to open up, I guess, this Zoom call too. And for those of you that are coming on in, or those of you that are watching the recording, hello, welcome. I am so honored and privileged to introduce to you guys an incredible man who, if those of you that know me or know some of your incredible people here that have invited you to this awesome as call, to hear about this incredible AI software that I have been banging on about since January. And for someone like me, I came from the corporate world, guys. I ran and owned a recruitment company in New Zealand and then moved to the Gold Coast, Australia, and still had it open here, and then had children, and then fell into the online space, but still did a lot of business consulting as well. And then this software, I was introduced to it knowing it was coming out last November, and then got my hands on it in January, and I have not been able to shut up about it since, because for a business owner, from my point of view, if I had this when I owned my recruitment company, oh my goodness, my life would have been 10 times more easier. My recruitment consultants' lives would have been 10 times more easier. And having what we have here, and knowing that so many of you right here is what's it called? You know, own a business, or you're in the online space and you're looking for an incredible tool to help you grow your business, grow in so many different areas. It blows my mind, and I go down a rabbit hole with Genius AI. I really do. And this incredible man that I'm about to open up the floor to, his name is Sergio, and I always stuff up his last name. Now this is my turn to do the first stuff up of the call, and he knows what I'm talking about. Is it it's Italian, Brucoleri. Sergio, you're gonna have to, yep, Brucoleri. He's like, yep, sweet. I just go Larry, Sergio Larry. He is one of the co-founders of Genius AI and the chief of technology here. So he is the brains. He is the man behind creating this software, anything and everything that I need and to help. He is the person I go to, and he's been a lifesaver. He has been my lifesaver for something that I truly believe is a lifesaver for so many people out there. And I am going to introduce him. He is a father. He is Italian, but he lives in Spain. And I remember getting that so wrong to begin with, thinking he was Spanish, but he ain't. He's Italian. Buongiorno. And I get so excited every time I speak to him and talk to him about, you know, upcoming features, benefits, or what we currently have here. So I am going to open up the floor to this incredible man, Mr. Sergio. Oh my gosh, why is this not doing? Okay, cool. And he's going to basically share his screen with you, do an introduction about who he is, why he came up with Genius, what his love and vision is this for everybody else out here, and then go through a demo of Genius, how this works, and then we'll open up to the field around, well, to this call. Any questions that you may have for this incredible gentleman, why we've got his time, and then I can go through with you guys on the business side on potentially reselling this and what an incredible income you can make from this. So welcome to the floor, Sergio. Good, guys, unmute yourselves and go, woo! Because this is how we do it.
That's fine. Don't do that.
Don't scare me. So thank you, Sergio. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me. I'm Sergio. You pretty much summarized my life pretty well. My background is in AI, right? I come from the AI space. I've built what is called AI data platforms. You know, when you use your iPhone, for example, or you use your computer and you're interacting with the AI or Alexa, right? All of the data goes somewhere for people to process, right? Or for people to do something with it so that the AI gets better. I manage teams that essentially build this whole end-to-end process. And at some point, it just happened that Peter Kell, who is actually the founder and CEO of Genius AI, approached me. I don't know if you know the background of Peter Kell. You can Google it. That's the first thing I did when he sort of asked me to jump in. But essentially, he's the top VSL advertiser in the world, right? So he had built a product, wasn't Genius, was something else, because he was noticing that his students that he was coaching in doing VSLs, in doing video sales letter and advertising were struggling to learn from him and to copy what he was doing, right, in order to sell their product. And at some point he woke up and said, well, AI must be able to do that very well and add that replicability to that process. Because that's where his students were getting lost. They were doing all of these fancy lessons on teaching VSLs and things like that, and he'll teach them everything. I've been in one of his lessons. The guy really goes through everything. But then when it was about replicating what he was doing, they were falling short. That's when we came up with the idea of expanding that whole concept. He built a company called BSL.ai. And then we wanted to expand that whole idea to business owner, network marketing, etc., and direct sellers. And it's sort of when we went, okay, let's just buy the domain Genius AI, which was available. It's extremely expensive, but it was available. And that's where our journey started. So our goal as an organization is to remove the burden of creating content, but also at the same time, I invite you to see the product not only as the demo that I'll be showing you and as how amazing the AI can be and everything, but also the community that is around that, right? And Amy here is a strong representative of that community, but it's really about bringing business owner, network marketers, and everyone together, not only to learn about AI and to use AI and be more efficient so that you can have time to do whatever you want and you don't have to bother creating compelling messaging, but it's also about really going into this process of learning about business together, right? So AI is an opportunity. It's a great opportunity to do that. And people won't be replaced by the AI, but people will be replaced by people using AI. So it's important that there is also that education value of really, okay, we're here teaching you about AI. We're here to teach you how you can bring your business further with AI. That doesn't mean you have to stick with us either, right? You might find that our AI is great and it does the job. While at the same time, you might go, okay, I don't think it's right for me right now. This is just showing you what we have as a community and what we really believe in, which is really making sure your business goes to the next level and make it faster using AI. So I think I can just jump into the demo, Amy, unless I've missed anything. You are the director here, so I want to make sure.
No, that was fantastic. And I'm so stoked to hear that, because I think, guys, hearing the backstory, like especially with this gentleman and where he's come from, and I have done multiple users to seduce you should be able to just share your screen and go for it. So guys, let's get straight into it. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat and we can go through them at the end with Sergio, and just really let's just get into it. I get excited, guys. I get so damn excited. He's like, damn, Ames, shush.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Take it. I mean, you balance my level of excitement. I'm excited, but I just don't show it. So, let me share my screen. Okay, so, okay, you should be seeing it by now.
Yes, we can see it. Guys, pop in the chat if you can't see it, but you guys should all see it right now.
Okay, so I want you first, one of the first questions you might have, and it's a fair question, is how is this different than ChatGPT, right? I can just go use ChatGPT for free. Why am I even wasting my time here? Why did they invite me to waste my time? So then, first of all, ChatGPT is great, right? Amazing AI, and but it's not designed for sales and marketing. It's not designed to learn about your product, and it's not designed to create content with your personality and voice and tone, right? Which is where Genius AI really strikes. So first time you come into Genius AI, you're asked to take a little personality test. Sorry, let me go. Where did I put it? Okay, I can just do this. Okay, I had it in another tab. I knew I had it. Okay, so it's a little personality test, and we have two versions of the personality test, because you might be someone that wants to build a brand as an individual, and you have your core beliefs, you have you want to push concepts that are near and dear to you. For example, I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I cannot stop talking about her every time I post something. If you go over my Instagram, 20 of my latest posts are probably all about my daughter. So, and if you give that information to our platform, it'll use that information to influence how that post generation is done. And you'll be able to see it in a moment. But there is also another angle, which is the business one. So you might want to create a brand voice that is more tailored to your business, who you are as a business, what is your business big mission, how are you different from your old competition. And I'm sorry, I test these 100 times a day, and a lot of my business ideas that I test after 100 times of testing it don't make any sense. So I want to be very clear, when you see my answers, they might not make sense.
I agree.
But Genius AI will make sense out of it, which is great, right? So you got to understand, I do go through this personality test multiple times a day. So not only that, but we do have a section where people essentially can provide freely any post that they've written in the past that they would like the AI to learn from, or any post from a leader in the space, or a company that you really strive to communicate as. Put those comments, and Genius will still put your flavor into those posts and learn how to essentially write content. And once all of that is done, you'll find yourself into this screen, which is our home page. And if you look at the left side, we have what we call the Genius bar, which is extremely simple. At the end of the day, is what you want to sell, what you want to do, and save ideas. But what you want to sell is extremely important, because we do support, so the product learns over a period of time more about your product. So you can create a new product, add the name of your product, the description, the testimonials, and the AI will create what we call an avatar of your product. I'll show you one, and I have absolutely no relationship with the product that I'm showing you. So it's not free advertising. Well, it's free advertising for them, I guess, because they haven't paid me, but it's just a product that I had in my list. And the system creates a very detailed, what we call product information scheme. And it contains your core sales pitch, the customer's pain, and it learns all of that just from your product description. So if you have already a product page of the product you're selling, or marketing or sales material, just put it in, and the system will write this detailed description of the product. Speak about the product creation story, how the product was created, how the product was put to the test, the biggest fear or the overcoming hesitation that, how do you overcome hesitations at testimonials, or your study references, if you have any. So all of this is really put together to teach your personal AI about your product. So when this happens, again, it's about what you want to do. And a suggestion we give to all our users, and in general, even who is new to selling products online, don't do the mistake of spamming about your product or just talking about your product solely. Amy's Facebook profile is a good example of a good profile. I can say, you thought I was about to say it was terrible. No,
Yeah, I thought he was about to say Amy's is a good example of
it's a good example of what not to do. No, but if we take that profile as an example, I'm sorry, Amy, to put you on the spot, but
it's all good.
There is a lot of, maybe she does one post a day, which is hinting at a product. And there are 20 other posts a day that are just about her, who she is, etc. Right? And it is because about building your brand, talking to your audience, and resonating to your audience as well, right? And this is what this first section is about. So we don't start with positioning hard the product, but we really start with building your own brand and creating that connection with people. So I'll just go and click, maybe I share your, oh yeah, I can do probably a share your live post. So, you know, what simple pleasure have I been looking at? Like taking a break from the daily grind. So the AI is creating a few posts for me about who I am, who I believe to. And these posts are all generated in my tone of voice, but also taking on from my life's personal experiences. Like if you look at the last one, the AI will always try to put the personal experience of yourself in one of the ideas. You can decide to use it, you can decide not to use it. I've been recently been on a work trip and I missed my daughter dearly. And she said, be grateful, right? And this is after, and the post idea that it gives me is after being away for a week, the simple joy of reuniting with my daughter and feeling her tiny arms wrapped around me in a warm embrace, a reminder to cherish these fleeting moments and the greatest treasure in the life. It also gives me a picture idea, a candid shot of hugging your daughter, both of you smiling with pure joy. And literally, I can take this post idea and post it right away if I want. We have an integration with Facebook directly within our platform. You just hit Facebook and the post is here. And if I have a picture of my daughter, I can just decide to associate an image just to it and post. I don't have any on my computer. I have a lot on my phone, not a lot on my computer. So this is just a first step, right? We're building our brand. It's taking from my experiences, etc. And you might go, Sergio, how does he know that you've been on a work trip a week ago or whatever? We actually suggest all of our users to use the platform in the way I showed you, but also we have something that is called the to-do list, right? One of the biggest mistakes you can do is stop being consistent with your posting, right? And so we have this to-do list that people can go through and they'll have 9 things that they have to do each day in order to be successful on social media, and 3 activities are about brand building, 3 activities are about product posting, and 3 activities are about talking to people, you know, building those relationships directly. But on the top, we also have anything you'd like to share today. So yesterday I had a great day because, right? And the system will learn from it. And I want to make sure that I tell this thing. When I say the system learns, it's only your AI that is learning about that, okay? Is not that we're going to use that information to create anything or even improve the AI for all of our other customers. So your data is safe and secure. So this initial page really can help you even influence a little bit more those posts the same way you've seen on mine. So now that I've done my brand building post, I can sprinkle some product teasers, and I'll just do an hands-on product tease. And now it's taking into account the product information that we've populated earlier. You know, how can I capture the relief of soft moisturized lips, snap a close-up of your lips, you know, imagine soft petal caressing your lips, gently restoring their natural softness, apply a balm infused with nature's gifts, shea butter to soften, coconut help to deeply. So it's now doing a description of the product, it's giving me picture and song ideas. And again, these are just inputs. You can always take action and decide to turn these into different type of content, email, blog post, Facebook post, Instagram, and the system will just take all of that information and just convert it into different type of content, but also translate it into multiple languages. So one of the things that we do is that, okay, this demo is in English. However, our AI supports all of these languages that you're seeing on screen. But mainly, you know, German, Dutch, Spanish, Italian, French, Russian, which we just recently added, and Vietnamese. And if you don't speak any of those languages, it's fine because you can still generate the content in English. But if you want to target that market, you can just create it and then translate it through the option. let me see if I can show you. Well, the other step is these picture ideas you can decide to do and take the photo. That's what I suggest you. Although I created the I always suggest you have an authentic photo if you can. Sometimes you are in your pajama, you don't wear makeup or whatever. You can generate an image about that specific concept. It takes about a minute, but it gives really good results. I might not wait a minute and I might actually show you that result here. And I'm sorry, during all of my tests, the easiest thing that I do is just generate images of cars. For you can see I have all of these images right here that you're seeing. They are all rated using AI essentially. So the system knows what to generate based on the picture ideas, but you also influence a lot of generations using our Copilot, which is sort of the last feature that I show you from our Genius Bar. Everything you've seen so far, and I'm sorry, I need to pick up my charger in the meantime because otherwise I'm gonna start having a problem soon. But basically, oh, and you can see the image from earlier about the cream has just been generated. So you can see at the bottom the image of, the selfie of someone teasing the cream, let's say, which is really nice. So if you look at let me put the charger, sorry. Okay. So if you look at what I showed you so far, it's all really, let me actually just, okay. So it's all really formulas and content that you generate based on formulas, which is really nice. But you might also be of the opinion that, okay, the formulas are great, but I really want to direct the AI into generating very specific content, right? Or I really like the ChatGPT type of experience and I want to communicate with my own personalized AI, right? I can just go, can you tell me, well, okay, let's do. One of my customers says that they already have skin. How is the one that I offer better than the and it'll start throwing at you key advantages over competitors. It'll start talking about, how does it stand out from other lip balms and skin creams on the market. Okay, so it was a lip balm. I thought it was a cream. I'm sorry. That makes more sense looking at the images now. And I can also
with the lips, Sergio, the beautiful lips.
Yeah.
I know you really do have this one. I know you really are buying it. It's okay. We won't tell anybody.
Yeah. So and I can just go, okay, can you craft me a short reply that I can send over WhatsApp? And, it just gives it to me ready to share. I can just go and put it on my WhatsApp if I want. So we've seen, how to publish content, well, how to write content using the Copilot and have the Copilot as well help you with some of that. The Copilot is still very aware of who you are, and usually a test that I ask our users to do is, if you ask who am I, it's just gonna go and tell you. Yes, a family-run bakery that didn't make a lot of sense. But yes, so this is really about it, right? It's an AI that knows you. It's an AI that knows who you are, how you write, your story, and it takes all of that into consideration when writing your content. Another thing that we recently added into the platform, and then I'll move into a part of the platform that it's very, very new actually, we do give you business and marketing tools to help you identify your audience pain points based on the product that you've selected. So if I go understand your audience pain points over here, so you can see right there, and it's taking a lot of who I am as a company because of my brand and the brand that I've created. So that's why it's saying, hey, you have a fantastic, what's called, and it's, you have a brand that is strong on tech. This would be the type of people that you can go after for your product. So it really, don't see it only as an AI that helps you post, that helps you create content, but also see it an AI that just opens your mind a little bit more on segments and markets you can sort of go after as well, right? That's what it's trying to do. And we also have a lot of page copy for e-commerce and things like that. We're going to bring a landing page builder very soon. But if I want to, convey your USP, that actually works using a completely different type of format. And you can see that in this case, it's more creating it as a wall of text, as a it's giving me the headers, it's giving me pretty much everything that I need in order to create a page talking about the unique selling values of my product. So you've seen it, and you might go after 30 minutes, hey, yeah, this is just ChatGPT. Fair. But where we really shine is if you bring the social media within our platform, right? So you've seen, this is amazing. It learns about your product. It has an amazing copilot. It has formulas that have been built taking Peter's previous experience in selling. So that replicability we were speaking about, and the success that he had using some of these formulas that it took him years, and we just put them in the platform. That is extremely valuable. But then, if you still have to go copy paste all of this, etc., it's a bit painful. Let me put it to you this way. So you can bring social media directly within the platform. So we are directly integrated with Facebook right now, but we are actually integrating with Instagram and WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is something that just came because a lot of the business apparently is happening on WhatsApp as well. Like, so this is actually a breaking news because nobody knows we're integrating WhatsApp. But a lot of companies are actually doing a lot of business on WhatsApp. So if you're not on WhatsApp, my suggestion would be there, and not as a person. As a person, everyone has WhatsApp. I'm not questioning that, but be there as a business, right? Have a WhatsApp business account, etc. A lot of conversations are happening there. We've done a market analysis, and a lot of the sale closures in the UK are happening in WhatsApp, for example. And it's because it's a little bit more personal and everyone has WhatsApp. So the reality is, when you compare Facebook and Instagram, there is a little bit of division. A lot of people, a certain demographic is on Facebook and a certain demographic is on Instagram, but everyone is on WhatsApp. So that's a one-on-one lesson from somebody that doesn't understand anything about sales either, but we looked at the data and it looked like you guys got to be on WhatsApp. So that's coming on the platform too. But how do we integrate with Facebook? So first of all, we have a direct partnership with the company that owns Facebook, that owns Instagram, and that owns WhatsApp, which is Meta, right? So when you bring Facebook into Genius AI, you can bring all of your pages, and you can manage them all at the same time within Genius. You don't have to choose one or the other. And once you bring that in, we get direct access to Messenger. Now you might go, Sergio, I don't have a page. I have a profile. There is a reason why Meta doesn't allow personal profiles to be connected, and that's your privacy, right? And you're gonna be grateful for that once I show you how the platform works. This is a conversation that I'm having with Jessica. So Jessica is a person who is looking for a cream And we have a long conversation going on, and she has asked a few questions. Jessica is also our director of customer success. She does daily calls where she explains the platform to people. And because of that, our conversations really go from different type of products from every time I demo this. So be mindful of our conversation. It's not the best conversation ever, because it's on one side you have a salesperson trying to sell her everything, and on the other side she's asking question. But you can see what is going on. So basically, the AI, all of this conversation is happening on Facebook Messenger, and I have it here embedded in my Genius AI. And also what my AI is doing is it knows which one was the latest product that I was selling at on Messenger, and it has it pre-selected on the right side here for me. So I can continue the conversation with Jessica. And the AI also took notes for me about what she was struggling with, her product concern, if she mentioned any family members, any likes, any dislikes. And okay, you might go, why family members? You remember that I also have family members in my personal profile. If there is an opportunity for us to relate as, as seller and customer and as human beings, hey, oh, I can see you're struggling with that, or I have this is working for my daughter, or oh, you just picking up your daughter from school, I'm about to do the same in 2 hours, what's your daughter's name? Right? The AI will suggest all of those flows for you. But in this case, I'm selling at a product, and in truly Jessica's fashion, she's being difficult. So she's saying, I have oily skin, is this good for me? And I have 5 choices. The last one is close the sale, which doesn't make sense to do now. I gotta convince Jessica. But I can assure her and go, hey, the cream has a lightweight formula that's perfect for oily skin times. It absorbs quickly without leaving any greasy residue, so your skin feels fresh and protected. That's one thing that I could mention. I could highlight, or, plus it's non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores or contribute to any breakouts. It's all about giving you the healthy glow without the shine, or mention the matting effect. So, and if you're worried about the midday shine, the cream has, so it's actually giving me the 3 things I should tell in rapid succession to just shut that off entirely, right? Or I can offer my personal experience, and just, use it that way. Now, the personal experience in this case, it's a different personal experience from the one from earlier. This is a personal experience created to help you close the sale, right? So I'm not using any skin cream myself. Not saying that you guys shouldn't use it, but I'm like, when you read this, it's not a personal experience. You'll see the AI propose you things that you didn't necessarily do with the purpose of closing the sale. That's my point. And what is happening as well is that, okay, I'll send one of these, okay? The message is immediately sent, and the AI will think again the next step on what to say. And, it's going, Jerry's thinking if there is anything more that I can say. And throughout this process, the AI will keep taking notes, and, I can decide to summarize it further, and it'll create a new summary for me that is automatically actually put into our CRM. So if you bring your social, we have an integrated CRM within the platform that takes all of this information you're seeing and just put it together for you to see later, or for your team to see later. Something we didn't speak about is the fact that Genius AI has a nice feature that is called the groups. So if you share your products, your scripts, your contacts with your group, basically what happens is everyone in your team has access to the same information that you decide to share with them, and you can collaborate together. But so if you see here on the right side, I have a open profile type of section. I have the contact status, opportunity, sponsor, qualified lead, customer, etc. And I hit open profile, you'll see that, bam, I have the entirety of Jessica's profile from my CRM in here with the notes we were taking earlier. And I can assign someone from my team to that particular prospect, to that particular lead, so that they can follow up. and I can fill all the information. The system will try to fill as much as information as possible. If Jessica has it already on her Facebook or on Instagram or on WhatsApp, as we release those features too. And also it will take track of every conversation you've ever had with her on social media. So if you go here, you can see here I have my conversation with Jessica going on, all saved. In this way, my entire team can have the context of the conversation, of what's been going on, etc. In case, okay, I got Jessica interested in the cream. Now, I'll have someone else conclude the sale now, and I can just he or she will have the entirety of the background on the conversation where we left, so that then they can be picked up from here. Notes, so you and your team can add notes on each particular prospect. So you can see here I have 2 notes. She's interested in learning more about her product. She attended our Feature Friday call. So people can add comments and tasks. So we have a board for tasks. So when you want to follow with a particular prospect, or you have a big lead, which is a company, and I give you one example. When Genius AI has white label version, and there are 20 or 30 steps that different people need to do in order to come up with that white label, bringing the customer home, etc. In between sales, in between tech, etc. So here you can go create those tasks, assign them to the different stakeholders, and define the type of task. Is it something that someone has to do? Is it a call? Is it an email? Put the task, put the priority, assign the person, the due date, and the system will then send reminders, do all of that as people need to act on those specific tasks. And last, also products. And you can see the system is doing this also using a mix of AI and the software itself. But you can see every product that I ever proposed to Jessica. Earlier we were talking about the cream. So he said, hey, Sergio already tried to sell her on the cream. It was proposed. She didn't engage. He didn't sell it, but it was proposed while Sergio sold her on Genius, for example, right? So all of that information is here available for you in the CRM. You can bring all of your prospects. And we had a limit which was less than 4 megabytes if you wanted to bring CSV. So if you have already a CRM or a contact list or a spreadsheet with your content, you can bring it in. And we just actually removed the limit of the 4 megabytes. So that's a whole message. Yeah, I know,
Yes.
Amy, you were.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
a daily message.
Yes.
Is the 4 megabytes gone? Is the 4 megabytes gone? It's gone. We don't want to hear you anymore about the format. We know it was a terrible. There were reasons why we were doing it that way, but it's fine. It's gone.
Yay! Thank you.
And yeah, on the CRM as well, we have all of the basic features you would expect, but you can search those prospects, you can filter them by assigned, and things like that, as well as exporting those contacts if you decide you just do something else with them. But basically, the platform offers an AI which is very comprehensive. It learns about you, it learns about your product. It offers image and video generation capabilities, the ability to create your own AI headshots, the ability to create also images featuring your product that I might show you in a second, actually, as well as for the clothing industry, we also have an AI that helps you with clothing swap. And we are about to release some VSL type of features as well. This is something that nobody has seen, but I'll show you. Actually, we now have the ability to. You see here that there is this little subtitle. You know how there are those videos where you can, like in Instagram or TikTok or whatever. I'm not sure if the video is too small. It is. I'm not sure if you can see it when I make it full screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can.
You can. Oh, you can. Okay. So you can see that hello is being highlighted because that's what Peter is saying when he's open his door. So that hello right there is all of the subtitle that you're seeing, all of the captions that you're seeing is generated via AI. So we are about to release an AI as part of our product that does the AI captioning for you. So if you're already using tools for AI captioning like Descript, where you have your videos, you throw them in there and it makes your subtitle with the highlights, we are about to also have that in the package that you get with Genius. And the AI image generation, the profile pictures, and all of that, that also comes all included in your Genius subscription as well. Like even if you look at the AI headshots by itself, which essentially allows you to upload a selfie, decide a style, a background, etc., and have a really nice headshot of you. If you look at other platforms that do the same, a pack of 10 headshots costs you around €9. In our case, you would have it included in the price that you're already paying for Genius. And you can do, I'm going to say around 5 AI headshots a day. No, 10. No, 5. 5. It's 5. I think it's 5. It's 10 for me, but it's 5 for everyone else. It's because I do 10 demos a day. So, but yeah, so you have an AI which has the ability to create social media content. We also have recently took all of the content that Peter had built in the past in terms of video sales letter, sales pages, and emails, and we've also implemented those into the product. So you don't only get the build your brand, post your product, and talk to people you saw earlier, but you also get all of the experience from Peter of video sales letter campaigns that have made him up to $40 million. So if you are into, okay, I really want a really nice video sales letter script that I want to use to create a video, we won't create the video for you, but he'll create an entire short form video sales letter for you, script for you that you can use for your content. We also have the learning about the product, the social, the CRM. All of that comes without any type of limitation. You can use it as much as you want. The only things that comes with limits is the generation of images, as I was saying earlier. But pretty much in one package, you get the AI that learns about you, learns about your product, the social media integration, the CRM, all of the formulas from Peter in Build Your Brand, Post Your Product, Talk to People, and all of the ones for the video sales letter, the sales hook, etc. if you decide to turn on the VSL experience. And only this package, when Peter was selling it separately, it was just the VSL part was $50 on its own when it was part of a course. So we have all of these now in here. I hope this was enough, Emmy. I'm not sure if you wanted to show more of the platform, but I think I showed
this is
360 degrees, everything we have. And we update it every week. Like every Friday, we have what we call a feature Friday. So we actually have a community event where we show the new features we're bringing in. You actually saw some of the ones we're bringing in already a little bit earlier. So I want to really see if Jessica's going to have a problem with that tomorrow. But yeah, it's a platform that is in constant evolution, but also is a community that is in constant evolution, right? You've seen the product, but really what I ask you to look at is the community aspect of all of this, where people that are trying to all grow their business together, learn about AI. And, you know, even if you decide to go and you've learned tons about AI, we're happy, you know, because it really positions you better against the 90% of the population that doesn't necessarily hear about AI every day. So that's it. That's my, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That was me in a nutshell.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That is amazing, guys. Did you like take yourselves, let's see your faces, please. I know there's questions, so I just want to say a massive thank you, Sergio. Like that is huge. Like there's things on there that I have not even gone over, like the VSL side going, holy moly, guys, this blows my mind. So why we have this incredible man, and I really want to honor his time. He's been here for 45 minutes. And so have you guys too. Are there any specific questions that you really want to ask him before I let him go? And then I'll get on to the last bit that we need to go through for the evening and morning, where you are in the world. Unmute and ask away.
I think there was a question in the chat is there going to be an app?
Yes, it's something a little bit more down the line, but it's definitely in our roadmap. And actually, right before this call, I need to meet with our product manager because we're going to publish our roadmap very soon, and the mobile app is going to be there. And I believe the goal is to try and make it by the end of this year. But the website is very mobile friendly. So if you open it on your phone, it opens in a mobile layout. So there is that in the meantime, but we're working on a fully native app as well.
I love that. I love that. Thank you. Now there's another question here. Can you create your own photo library with your pictures? So I know that with Leon, I did see a screenshot of this, Sergio, but I know you've been really busy. When we're dealing with, I guess, like real estate agents, for example, and I know there's the flavors of AI that you're working on, but it's coming in the future. That is still coming, right? Don't tell me it's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Thank God.
I believe it's like in the development cycle of these or the next week. But that feature is like moments away.
Oh my gosh, guys, here I'm saying it's like 2 months away.
So the way the feature is going to work is that you'll just be able to upload all of that, and the AI will pick smartly from your own photo library.
Okay, cool. Okay, yes, fantastic. Leon's like that because obviously he knows some like huge people in big like e-bikes and from his industry, and knows a lot of people in South Africa as well. So everyone from all over the world can purchase this software, right? To help globally, Sergio?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So basically what he was asking is that obviously the multiple with photo, uploading multiple photos, so therefore you can post multiple photos as well. Can you do that? So like real estate agents that want to post multiple photos of a house,
It'll support multiple photos as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Leon's like, yes, because he keeps asking me, and I'm like,
and if a feature is not there, I want to say one thing. If a feature is not there, we're usually very fast in implementing it, especially if it enables your business. One of the things that, yes, you can go to OpenAI and just buy ChatGPT, but they won't listen to you. And believe me, I tried. So the beauty here is that we really want to build something that is, for entrepreneurs and business people and network marketers, and it's built around them and for them, right? So if you have a need, and we see that it's a need across the board because everyone comes to us with, there is a need of this, if it gets enough votes, we'll just bring it in, and a lot of the platform is community driven, in that
I love
sense.
That. I know that we have another incredible business owner on here, and their background is huge in financial advisors. Is there that also coming out as a flavor of AI for that industry? Sorry, I'm coming with the tough one.
I'm trying to structure the answer. There are the vision of Genius AI is that the current version of Genius AI is a segment we are currently tackling, right? It's a particular segment, but our vision is that there are going to be custom copilots for every industry. And one of them is about financial advisors. Another one is around dating. There are a few AIs that we're building to help support those particular industries. Yes.
Oh, I love that. And what about LinkedIn, Sergio?
LinkedIn is something that is in our list. It has a little bit of a lower priority after those one, and it's simply because of the fact that it sort of hit us the WhatsApp thingy. We weren't expecting that a lot of the business was done on WhatsApp, so we're doing WhatsApp first. But then LinkedIn is also coming soon, but it'll probably be over the next 3 months.
Perfect. Does anyone, guys, open up the floor, open up questions if you have any questions. So I can let this gentleman go. Are you guys, anybody else? I know we had some solds in there, so this is awesome. This is so amazing. Yahoo! Are you guys stoked? Smile so I can see your teeth. I love it. I love it. Well, look, thank you so much, Sergio. I am so grateful, and I know everyone on here is so grateful for your time. this evening, this morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'm just, yeah, thank you so much, my friend. This is the
No
beginning of
problem.
something freaking amazing.
No problem. Happy to be here. Thanks for your time, guys. And thanks for the
Bye.
opportunity to talk. I never
Thank
get
you
to
so
talk.
much, Sergio. Bye. Well, you can stay
Thank
on if
you.
you want, but I'm pretty sure you got other things to do.
No, I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
Sergio.
buddy.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Okay, guys. So while I have you here, can you, if those of you are able to put your videos on or unmute yourselves, would you like to see the affiliate program side in terms of how you can absolutely make an income from this if this is something that you want to do? Or drop in the chat why for yes. Why? Yep. Okay, cool. So I'm going to share my screen with you, incredible souls, and to show you how simplified and easy it is to. Oh, that's okay, Marge. I know you're still there listening. How easy it is to even just make $3,500 so quickly with this incredible spreadsheet that Alaki has created to show people. But I'm going to open up the program. It's really simple, guys, for everybody to see this. Now, give me 1 second. I will, for those of you that want to see more in terms of the information around the spreadsheet, I mean, not the spreadsheet, the document, please reach out to the person that invited you here and they will send through the document, who are going to this H&J, the actual affiliate document in a way to you so you can see the whole process. But I'm just going to open up this because I know everyone's been on here nearly an hour. And I'm just going to show you guys a simple spreadsheet. There you go. You guys are going to be opened up to my world now. So can you guys see this? I just want to make sure. Alex, do you want to actually, because Alex created this and I would love for her to have this opportunity to explain how this incredible spreadsheet works. I can go through it, but basically this affiliate program, if you're wanting to make an income from the software, once you get your hands on it and you love it, and see how easy it is to make an income off this when you basically share this with even if it's just 5 people and then you help them. It's a three-tiered I guess compensation plan that we have here. It's very simple and I love simple. We need to make things more simple and not overcomplicate things for people to make and earn money right now on this incredible software. So Alex, I would love for you to unmute, please, gorgeous girl, and really introduce yourself a little bit too, and your background being a business owner. She is a mum to 3 incredible boys. She's a Kiwi sister. She is all about Genius AI, and we're very big on, we know that this is a moving target and AI is the future, it is the now, and to basically come on this freight train, bullet train with us to leave the station before anybody else does, and really grow these incredible markets around the world. So open it up, Al, while we've still got people, because I know it's late in some countries, but it's early for us others as well.
Hi guys, I'm Alaki, or Alex, but if you know me personally, I'm better known as Alaki. Yeah, I've got 3 crazy boys. I got into this space at the beginning of the year, end of January, and wow, yeah, it's just been amazing ever since. So this little simple calculator I put together is just you know, when you're talking business with anyone, we all know money talks, you know. So helping, you know, when you're explaining it to somebody, if you can show them the numbers, it will help you. So basically with that first calculator, I've just called it the repeat method. So that's if you bring on 5 people, those 5 people bring on 5 people, and those will now be 25 people, bring on 5 people each as well, making that a total of 155. That's what you would earn in USD and in Australian dollars. Now let's just say, I'm moving on to the estimate calculator. Let's just say you had 5 people and only 3 of them brought on 1 person, so there would be 3 in that second tier or first tier. I think they call it the first tier, but I keep calling it the second. And then those 3 people brought on 7, you'd have total of 15 accounts under you. You'd make that. So real basic. Yeah, but obviously I made this calculator because I wanted to find out what the magic number was, how I make $1 million a month.
What's that number?
So in New Zealand dollars, it's 36.
Yeah, but is it 41?
In American dollars, yeah, it's 41.
Is it 41? There you go.
So that's going to be all of us in a year's time, okay, guys? That's what we'll be making every month.
But I guess what it is, guys, is it's so achievable. And I think if you just focus on the 5 repeat method, right? The more you bring on in terms of your first tier, which is here, and you get 30% of that. When you go to the next tier, you get 10% of their, I guess, their subscription that they're paying for Genius each month. And then what it is that to create leadership, create that community, we've put another incentive in here, which is 15% of the 3rd tier that you also get. So basically, if you as a leader here, or you someone that is a business owner and you're here to help people within business, we're basically, we're still helping you guys, right? We're helping those, we're partnering with you as business partners to help you grow something, and it just creates that community a bit more and that leadership more. So it's, you earn 30% on your first tier, which is your personally enrolled. Then you help your personally enrolled get their first 5 each, which you get 10% off there. And then then there's the 3rd level, which is the 3rd tier, which is another 15%. So yes, it's more than the 10%, but it's to give you that extra incentive to help. We're only 3 levels here. There's no depth, but when you go and just look at like that, like I know there's someone that I know here that looked at this. She has an online business, but she works full time, and she went, oh my God, if she could just do that, she can quit her job and just do this, and then her other online business. And that there is, life-changing for some families. And then, for me, I'm just going like, obviously, that's my magic number. That is what I'm going, 10, 100, 1,000. And that is so doable, guys. That's actually so doable to do. So can you imagine, stopping, I'm just coming out and just here, you can stopping everything that's stopping you from really going after your dreams. And I'm very big, I am very passionate. I know there's some incredible other souls here who are huge leaders globally that are on this call, one of them here, and I'm not too sure if she's free at this point in time. Joanne, are you free? She might be listening. But they lead, her and Steve lead with such huge hearts. And when you work and partner with people like these 2 souls, your magic really, really happens. And I know that you come to a point in life where you can either you want to do this for your family and for your life to change it, or you're okay with just having an incredible side business to help you earn incredible income. So I'm going to leave it with that. Do you guys have any questions at all before we leave it for this evening?
I just chucked the calculator in the chat.
Wicked. Awesome. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and your energy this evening, this past hour. I hope you are walking away with some excitement. And please don't hesitate to reach out to the incredible people that invited you to tonight's call. And obviously we had Sergio, hello, that's like one of the creators and the co-founder for Genius, and that's something so special. So guys, thank you so much. I want to honor everybody's time. H and Jane, thank you for zooming in as well from overseas. And Joanne, thank you, because I know these guys are in the UK, and everyone in New Zealand and Australia. So thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Amy.